Mortals, Dovahkiin.
Sure.
Lost Fought, you are too late, Alduin. Sulaki Mula, Relax.
Mara protected.
How may I serve? My listener.
Wait. I know you.
You know, you're like a fine wine.
Stay sharp. We may have a fight tonight.
Let's do this.
Use Dragon Ren. It's the only transformation.
Like this.
Sure. Jump.
Well,
I will set you up instead.
you asked.
You
Uncalled.
won't be leading my world, you
Well,
smelly
you asked for it.
First one.
Let's take him on, then. Peg. Well, you have my peg. Let's show him we're more than some prick. You have my back, and I'll always have you. Done
You
and done.
cannot prevail against me. I will outlast you, mortal. Lot Kongrach. You truly have the voice of a Dova. Alduin's allies will think twice after this victory. Ni livrach hin moro. True, this is not the final Krongra victory, but not even the heroes of old were able to defeat Alduin in open battle. Alduin always was Pachlok, arrogant in his power. Uznagar Par. He took domination as his birthright. This should shake the loyalty of the Dove who serve him. Yes, one of his allies could tell us. Matmahus. But it will not be so easy to convince one of them to betray him. Perhaps the Hafkasayun, the palace in Whiterun, Dragon's Reach. It was originally built to house a captive Dova.
It feels pretty great.
A fine place to trap one of Alduin's allies,
It
hmm?
just does. I can't explain why exactly. Perhaps it's
Yes,
just the power
but
of
your
will.
Sum is strong. I do not doubt that you can convince him of the need.
What is it?
Something just came to my mind. But it's not necessarily something I'd like to share with you at this time.
Yes, this was ages ago, you understand. There were more of us then. Before the Bruniki, the Akaviri came and killed all my Zema. I used to visit him from time to time, nearly crazed by loneliness and captivity. Tiraz Sivaz. He did not even remember his own name. I do not know how he came to be caught, but the Bronyun, the Jarl, was very proud of his pet, Pak. The Hofkosayun has been known as Dragon's Reach ever since. I have taught the way of the voice for centuries, and the Thum since long before that. But no, Dovahkiin. Others do not come here to train anymore. Saran, you are the first in over 100 years. I meditate on the Rotmulag, the words of power. I counsel in their use. It is enough for me.
To be a meal for anyone, not even you.
Knowing a word of power is to take its meaning into yourself. Contemplate the meaning of a Rotmulag. You will become closer to that word as it fills your inner self. Will I teach you, Dovahkiin? What word calls you to deeper understanding? There are 3 to master. Fus, Faim, and Yol. It is called force in your tongue. But as you push the world, so think of the way force may be applied effortlessly. Imagine but a whisper pushing aside all in its path. That is Fus. Let its meaning fill you. Sum arc mora. You will push the world harder than it pushes back. Which calls to you, Dovahkiin? Fade in your tongue. Mortals have greater affinity for this word than the Dove. Everything mortal fades away in time, but the spirit remains. Ponder the meaning of spirit. Unslad zi. Where mortal flesh may wither and die, the spirit endures. That is fine. Let that meaning fill you. Sum arc mora. You will find that your spirit will give you more strength. Which calls to you, Dov. In your tongue, the word simply means fire. It is change given form, power at its most primal. That is the true meaning of... Think of this as the fire builds in your sum, in your breath. Sum arc mora. What will you burn? What will you spare?
At least
Look
with your
through-
whole dragon run thing, that shout, it's truly something else. Off to a suicide mission it is then, and convince the Jarl to aid us. After everything we've been through, this should damn better work. Let's just get this over with. Ugh, I thought we went over this. Look, Inigo, you're a great guy. Or can't. But anyway,
Listener, it's an
I've
honor
always
to
said
stand
that
before
I don't
you.
have any interest in sucking up your blood. I'm not the stuff of nightmares, okay? Most people even think I look at that. And if our friend here knew I